Hello everyone, Wanderer here, welcome back to Oblivion. I think today we will maybe finally make it to Kvatch and start on the main quest, so let's get that selected. Also, before I jump into this too much, I have a question for anyone who's tested this more than I have already. Is agility worth maxing out for fatigue regen? I can just spam potions, so I kind of feel like maybe it's not worth maxing. Maybe a few points is okay, but maybe I might stop putting points into it. The Fat Ramp Camp. Okay. Odd name. Also, I want to bind my new potions I made here for fatigue. Let's see here. Just generic restore fatigue, is that what it's called? Yes, we have a bunch of them here, so let's do... I think I was doing... What was I doing for that? I wish I could see my keybinds more easily. Yeah, I think it was 4. That's fine. Yeah, 4 for fatigue and 6 for health. Okay, that's fine. I did watch a video about mechanics that were updated in Oblivion, and for the remake anyway. And from what they have said, your max fatigue versus your buffed fatigue, your fatigue level beyond max, beyond your normal maximum, that is, doesn't seem to matter for your damage. Like, you don't get a damage multiplier. Like, if you use a increased fatigue spell that buffs your fatigue up from, say, 100 to 200, it doesn't really boost your damage like it used to. And if you don't believe me on that it used to, go watch Spiffing Brit's video he just did on the old Oblivion, and you can see that in action. So that's no longer a thing. Increasing your fatigue just increases how much you have to spend before you start to lose damage. Additionally, going lower on fatigue seems to have less impact. It's less harsh on the damage penalty. And you don't see like super significant impacts on your damage until you get, I think, below like 50% or maybe even lower than that. You only see a real big impact when you're actually at 0 fatigue. So you don't want to ever bottom out, but having a little bit less fatigue than normal is less of a big deal. This is all coming from another YouTuber that I have watched who has done quite a bit of math on it and testing. Was that the only guy here? Just the one dude? I guess so. Boar meat. I wonder if that gives restore health. Okay, well, whatever. Now, the bad news for that is that playing as a pure melee style character, it doesn't really seem very viable. Because, I mean, you can. I have no idea what that does, by the way. Is that like, what's the magical effect of that? Let me check this real quick. Oh, it gives me water breathing. No, wait, that's something else. Is it shield? That's a Lord Burst sign. Fortify Magicka. Wow. 50 points of Magicka. It's not bad, I guess. But anyway, there's no way to cheese. I mean, it was not an intended mechanic, I don't think. I think it was a bit of a bug that it worked in the first place that way. And so there's really not like a way to increase your damage as a pure melee character. And you kind of need to use like a pure physical character. You kind of need to use a very strong magical weapon of some type to really get that high-end damage that you're going to need in the late game, because I do remember things became ridiculously tanky in the late game, and, okay. Ow. Hey, that's a magical weapon, or was that just sparks from hitting my horse for some reason? Is my horse made of metal and nobody told me? No, it's a... It's some kind of flame weapon.
Die!
I definitely feel like headshots do more damage in this, and I wonder if they change that. It's been difficult to reliably get the headshots, but with them updating the animations and stuff, I really wonder if they made it so that headshots do more damage in melee than they used to. And with bows and such as well. It would make sense if that was the case. Oh, right, I should check his weapon, which I don't think I checked, because I always forget about that. Yeah, War Axe of Embers. It is indeed. Was that 12 damage per hit? Oh no, 12 weight. 2 base damage. Okay. That's worth a bit. We'll sell it. So yeah, it's a little bit disappointing in my opinion, just because, you know, what if you want to play a pure physical-based character? You really can't. You sort of have to rely upon magic to do damage in the end game. Unless there are more mechanics we don't know about yet. Which I'm sure some more information will be forthcoming eventually, but for now, that's what I know. Wait, am I going... No, west is the right way. Yeah, the marker's right there. I just saw those things again, and I got confused. Like, wait a minute, am I going the wrong way? Another one? Another random bandit? Hey!
Do your worst.
I see I ran him out of fatigue there because he got kind of staggered whenever I smacked his shield. What the heck? My character just stood up and did like a salute. What's going on over here? What's this giant red beam? Ooh, a timber wolf. It's not directly over where I was. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what this is, what this giant red thing is denoting here. How close to Kvatch are we now? Yeah, we're still a little ways out. That wouldn't be over Kvatch, I wouldn't think. It's not like my red marker. That's what they did in Elden Ring. You put a marker on the map, but that's a quest marker. Anyway, it's not a custom marker. If you put a custom marker on the map, it like made a giant red or a giant blue beam in the world that you could see and actually head towards, which was very handy. I liked that a lot about Elden Ring. I don't know, that damage feels inconsistent. Guy just kind of looked at me after he cast his zombie. And it's possible the damage inconsistency there was because the first hit applied the weakness to attacks. But I thought that was, from the way that sounded, that perk, it sounded like it was only weakness to regular attacks, not to power attacks. But it's entirely possible it's boosting both, so... Would you stop with all the running? Parchment, just regular parchment. Nothing on it, just... they were writing something. Got a bed here in case I want to level up later.
Well, look who we've got here.
Additionally, I guess that means that I really don't need to worry about... I might take this and drop mine. I don't need to worry about not maxing my willpower, and willpower is the max fatigue thing, so I might want to invest some to that because, you know, it'll be nice to have some more max fatigue. Could you please stop healing yourself? Although, actually, maybe you want to keep healing because, hey, it's... Ooh, Dwarven Mace. It's giving me level up, so... Give me some free blades training. The barracks.
What's that?
Your AI is really annoying. Silly spellcasters. Silver mace, not really worth it. Whoops. Try running now. You didn't even have a casting animation. They all have, like, pretty much the same inventory, or very, very close to the same. Good thing I ran over that trap very quickly. Yeah, I'm just gonna auto-attempt, like, easy and below. Honestly, that seems to be the way to go. Okay, got a bridge over here, got a chest here. Journeyman's retort, that's nice. Getting alchemy upgrades today. Alright, well, let's get rid of our novice one then, which was stolen. Yeah, I figured it'd be lowered remotely. You think I could just jump that? Yeah, you totally can. Was movement that easy and fluid in the original? I kind of doubt it. Like, could you have done that in the original?
Die, damn you!
Well, we're getting some scrolls, I guess. Those are very lightweight and, oh, holding down R. Oh. Holding down R does it. I see. So you can just do it like this. That's handy, and it doesn't slow time or anything, but... Okay, before I go through here, let me go back through. I think I kind of jumped down here, and... I think I might have skipped an area here. Eh, or not. Just comes back to here. Alright, fair enough.
What's that? What's the matter?
Damn, that was almost a one-shot. Okay, so standing power attack
Die!
does way more damage. Well, sometimes. I don't know, sometimes. What are you, like, draining one of my attributes or something there? Wonder what that effect is. Burden. Ah, you're doing burden on me. That's mean. Too bad for you, I have a lot of strength and I can carry a whole bunch. I knew that trap was there and I still hit it. Yep, good job, Wanderer. Okay, deeper in. Have I explored the entirety of this level? Yes. Close enough, anyway. Maybe I haven't gotten every chest or whatever, but the chests seem pretty inconsequential. At least at this level, like, it's just some random loot. It's never anything really impressive.
Is that the best you can do?
Yeah, standing power attack seems like it does significantly more damage than regular power attack. Ooh, chameleon robes.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death! Oh, ah.
My speed is being drained. Whoa! That's a lot of money for just 6 points of Marksman Fortify. Okay, now, my question about my attributes being drained. It says that my speed's being drained. Okay, it lasts for 30 seconds, it looks like. Yeah, I see a timer there now on the bottom left, so... not a permanent thing. I think there are attribute drains that can be permanent, though, in this game. Okay, so over here is the next area. By the way, I should go ahead and repair my weapon at least. I'll just do most of our stuff here. Make sure we're doing max damage with our sword here. Unless they just run away.
Hello? Who's there?
That heal at the very last second, man. Ooh, Fortify Fatigue Tome. Don't have to buy it after all. That's just generally quite useful. Fortify Security. I have 2 things that Fortify Security now. It's nice. Only weighs 1 as well. That's great. So I can get... It's not a ton. It's like plus 12 or plus 13 total if I wear both the shirt and the gauntlets. If I wear, if I'm doing a more difficult lock, I certainly will. Resist fire, linens, well, worth a lot. Restore personality, more snowball. Let me go ahead and learn this book. In fact, I have a couple to learn. Guess I had 2 of those. Yes, learn that. It's restoration as well. 25 for 45 seconds. Alright, fair enough. Let's see here. Fortify Fatigue. It costs 11. I have 11. That's no problem. Let's put that on... What did I do? 8? Oh, I think... Let's do 7 for that. 7 for that, and then Adrenaline Rush. That can be 8. So between the 2, we'll get quite a bit of extra... Yeah, we'll get a lot of extra buffs on our character between those 2 for emergency situations. Okay, did I get all you guys? I think I did. Random generic hooded scary looking guy. Okay, I think we're done here. Yeah, I guess we move on. Cool, well, we got some nice loot out of this place. Quite a bit better than our average bandit bust. Oh, I missed one. First time ever in a game that I have, that I've used the auto attempt thing on chess pretty frequently because I just don't want to deal with the minigame. Which I guess, you know, fair. Okay, so was this a separate area of this area that I didn't go to before? I think so. Yeah, we've come around. I didn't miss anything then, right? No, I think we're good here. I definitely have explored through here already. Wait, are we going... We want to go back this way. Up here and to our left is going to be the exit. Yeah, here we go. Well, that was a fun diversion on our way. A lot of good, fairly lightweight loot. Couple of nice fortify potion, or fortify security... Well, one nice fortify security item. Which, hey, if I get like a full set of that, I'll be able to pick some of those difficult locks a lot easier. Oh, an empty altar. Wait, did I hear like a... I heard my horse there, but I could have sworn I heard like a zombie noise. So what's the, That thing is gone now. That red thing that was in the sky. Oop, oop, be careful. Not sure what that was. Maybe that was just, you know, the world reacting to them being necromancers or something. Not sure exactly. Got a bandit camp down there, it looks like. And there's another alien thing over here. Oh, it's one of these, summon Daedric armor / weapon things, maybe? Oh. Oh, one of you. Can you please... Imp! My horse is gonna end up dying from... They always go for your horse. It's so mean. Leave my horse alone. Thief stone, the stone stores, do you see? Yeah, sure. Did it do it? Oh, yeah. What'd I get? Is it always... It might always be the same thing, I'm not really sure. The NPC's constantly going, it's gonna sheath my weapon, I'm gonna lose it, but I'll keep the armor, which is nice. Those NPCs always going for my horse reminds me of the first time I ever played Ark. And I got super upset because I had spent, like, I was playing default Ark, right? Like just regular old Ark.
Who's there?
No, hold on. And as I was playing and taming I think a Triceratops, a random raptor came up and decided he was going to kill my trike. And this raptor did not care what I did because the AI in Ark is kind of dumb. And I was stabbing the crap out of this raptor as it's trying to eat my passed out trike that I'm taming. And yeah, he killed my trike. His silver stuff is just not very valuable for the weight. And I promptly logged off and didn't play again for a long time because that was so frustrating. Like, you would think that if I'm stabbing the raptor in the face with a spear, it would react to that and go after my character instead, but nope. It just kept attacking my Triceratops that was passed out on the ground and no threat to it until it died. Rest in peace, Wandy's first trike. And I promptly said, okay, I guess I'm done with this game. It's pretty stupid. Because I had spent probably 2 hours trying to tame that thing. Because, you know, default taming speed takes forever. And I think that is Kvatch up ahead. Out of the way, baby deers. I actually kind of want to kill you because you have venison, but it's nearly impossible to catch a deer and kill it unless it's bugged out. Because they have way too much health for some reason. Alright, stay here, horse. I see another bandit camp here, but it seems like typically it's just one bandit at the camp, which... Mortal camp. It feels weird to only have one person here because... I mean, shouldn't there be more? There's multiple tents here. Oh, here we go. Light iron. It's not terrible value for the weight. It's not bad either, I guess. Chainmail's not bad. Iron battle axe. Okay, I guess there was more than one. He was just off, or she was just off, taking a dump over by that tree or something, I guess. Oh, did you kill some... Were you chasing down some deer for me? Nice. Venison is one of the few things that I think restores health, so if I have plenty of other stuff that restores health. Well, I have one other thing that restores health. And I have a ton of it, which is a certain mushroom, but finding anything else that restores health is quite difficult, so that's rather nice. That means that I can make a restore health potion. What was that? What did I just run over? Yeah, whatever. I hope my horse's health regenerates over time. There's no real way for me to know. Oh. Are we about to Kvatch? I mean... Yeah, I guess we go up a long, winding road to get up there. You know, overall, the frame rate, or the frames in this are fine, but, like, occasionally when you're loading into an area, it really hitches very badly. Thankfully, I haven't noticed any sound desyncing or anything, which is a real problem when that happens typically, and makes for some very frustrating times if you're a content creator, because you have to resync the audio manually, and it's really a pain to do. Takes a lot of time. And if it happens multiple times throughout your playthrough or throughout your video, it's very annoying. But so far, so good as far as that goes. Dasek Moor. Sure, let's have a look. There we go.
Yes? What's new with you?
I ran into a couple of mud crabs not long ago. Annoying creatures.
What's that?
Vampires, Marauders. Bit higher class of enemy.
Let's get this over with.
You're pathetic!
I'll send your bloody soul straight to Savangard. I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Just some iron stuff. Iron and steel. Is the steel worth... Yeah, the shield is. That's worth taking back and selling. It's nearly a 1 to 10. The cuirass, not quite so much. What the battle mage have? Yeah, not really so much with the cuirass.
Hello. Who's there? Take that! Yeah! Whoa!
The boots, 1 to 5 is not bad. Geez, 6, come on. Bound helmet tome. That's nice. Let me go ahead and use some hammers here and get my stuff repaired. Not sure which one is which, but whatever, just do both of them. Okay. Did I loot everyone back here? I think I did. close to leveling, and there was a bed, so if I level up after I'm done with this place, then we can sleep there and get our level done. Ooh, average. Okay. I think I put on my stuff for this. That and... I don't want that. Hey, there we go. First try. Just had to put on my fancy gear. Yeah, that's all fine. Dasek Moor tombs. Have I explored this floor fully? No. Let's explore fully before we go on. Down this way? Yeah. Okay, so there's just various ways to go here. It's going to loop around eventually. Did I get turned around somehow, or...?
Who's there? I better cut down on the ale. Starting to see things, I am.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
New armor, looks like, for Wanderer in a second here.
You'll never take me down.
Claymore of Pain. What are you wearing? Dwarven? Yeah, Dwarven stuff. Yep, new armor for Wanderer, looks like. Boots of the Harbinger. Fortify athletics. Nice. And that looks like it's heavy armor as well. Okay, nice. Some upgrades. This is 8 versus... Also very shiny. Versus 7. It's not a lot. Not a lot of difference, actually. But very shiny. The weight is 40 versus 35. Yeah, quite a bit heavier, too. Yeah, I mean, it's good, though. We're definitely going to use it. This is heavy armor, yes? Yeah, for sure. That's always nice. Some athletics. What kind of armor is it? Looks like steel, I think. Yeah, it's steel armor. But, you know, I mean, athletics is very... It's the least... The thing I would like to have the least, but still... What else do I drop here? Make some room for stuff. I really would like to take my armor back here and sell it. I think I just dropped 2 big shields. I'm not having any of my stats drained here, am I? No, I don't think I am. Stuff is just heavy. That claymore probably is not light either. Staves are also quite valuable. Dwarven mace. The mace, not so much. Though it is 5 damage. This is pretty good. Drain health on strike. It's a pretty good weapon. Now, drain health doesn't mean that I would get it back. It just means that they would lose the health, right? 15 points for 6 seconds. So, I mean, that's a lot of damage. Like, that's 15 points per second for 6 seconds. That's quite a lot of damage over time. Pretty good. I definitely want those. I do have some feather potions I could use if necessary here. Just to know where I put them. I'm not sure they're going to get me all the way into town or not, though. Probably not. I have anything that's heavy here I could drop. The alembic, but I kind of need that. Same with all these. Oh, the boar meat. You know, I can make some... can make a restore health potion. That would get rid of the boar meat. That would help out. Oh, I could make 2 potions here of restore health. Very good. Okay. Anything else I can do here? Let me just go through these and see if I can make anything that would lighten my load a bit. Okay, well, there's not much for it. I have condensed some of my potions down and such, but it still is not going to work, guys. Gotta get rid of the old heavy armor. That's all there is for it. Ooh, repair hammer, very nice. Absorb strength, that's interesting. They'll all be maxed out on strength pretty soon, and I'm not sure, can you go beyond the maximum? Can you go beyond 100? I think 100 is like the maximum for everything in this game, isn't it? Like, you can't do more than 100 damage, like, per type of damage on a swing. Magic can't do more than 100 damage. Like, unless that was removed, and I think your stats can't go beyond 100 as well. Like, I don't think you can go past... I don't think you can put on... You can have, like, 100 strength and then, like, put on some boots that give you some more strength and then go beyond, right? It's not a thing. Correct me if I am wrong. Acrobatics level up, nice. But I don't think that's a thing. Yeah, we already went over here. I got confused for a second. I wanted to make sure. It's okay, we got an acrobatics level up. Speaking of which, I'll just do some jumping. I actually can't jump. You cannot spam jump anymore for acrobatics. Okay. Doesn't matter which way we go here, I think. Though I might want to go... Doesn't matter, we can go the other way here. There was another area I hadn't gone to yet, which we want to go and check out. But it doesn't really matter, like, the way that we get there. Yeah, we can just go up here and take a left. That seemed like the boss, but I think we can go down here and then, yeah, go back through there. Okay, yeah. Nothing down here. Just gotta go this way. Does this lead to the area we were just in? Yeah, just a different way of getting there. Okay, but wasn't there one other way we can go to that I turned around from and didn't go to? Yeah, the Moor Melibog. No. Yeah, the tombs. The more tombs is where I want to go. Okay, so up and then right. Okay, that's confusing. I'll forget where I'm going when I'm on halfway up there. It's fine. I'll figure it out once I'm there. Too much for my tiny brain. Yeah, this is the right way. Then left. Okay, yeah, up there. This goes back out, so yeah, it's this way. Not a fully linear dungeon. Okay, there's the bed. I haven't leveled up yet, though. So I can't do it yet. I will say I haven't, you know, knock on wood, guys, fingers crossed. I haven't crashed yet so far, even though I'm quick saving all the time because I'm worried about it.
Die! What's the matter? Getting tired?
Skeleton's quite easy to take down. Silver longsword, I don't have room for that. It is worth a bit, but, well, maybe I can find room. It is worth a good bit. Oh, bone meal. Bone meal is actually okay. That's resist fire. I think I have a lot of bone meal already, though. Okay, what could I do to make room for this? I kind of want the dwarven mace so I can practice my blunt skills. Guess I could drop this. It's worth a little bit less per... It's not going to be enough, though, is it? Okay, leather. You gotta go. All this stuff I want. Wolf pelt, you can go, I guess. All this stuff is way more valuable than anything else I have in terms of per weight. We're just kind of at our limit, guys, for the carry weight. Like, I have too much good stuff. I could drop some of the heavier herbs I have here. But I think they're all worth like a 1-to-10 ratio at minimum, right? The bone meal is not. I don't really use it for much, so... That's kind of it. I think I did make a feather potion. I just don't know where it's at. Alright, man, it is what it is. I gotta drop some stuff, you know? Oh, you can hold... Wait a minute. You can hold down power attack? Hold on here. Wait, but not in first person? Or is it because I was out of fatigue? I'm gonna chug a fatigue potion just so I can test this. What? No, not now. I mean... Hold on, it's like I was holding down and then I let up and then it did a backhand swing. Yeah, like that. It's not doing it now. Huh. That's weird. It was for a second there. It was like doing a double attack. I'm not sure if that's like proc based or how that's determined. Can I even damage you? My attack has no effect. Same as, still attacking. Okay, there we go. We can switch now. Oh no, I'm paralyzed. It's an interesting animation. What does ectoplasm do? Can we... What are we... How are we sorting here? That's not... You're not sorting by A through Z, game. That's not how that works. Whatever. Oh, I can already see. Okay, shock damage and dispel. So is it not like by eating it that you find out what stuff does? Or have I already ate some ectoplasm? Maybe I already ate some before. I didn't think I had, though. Okay, is there anything else over here? Ooh, man, a dwarven warhammer. This is still, like, it's not that good of value, you know? It's not even 1 to 10 value, so... We just leave it here, even though it's nice. It's not enchanted, so therefore it's not worth very much. Another skeleton. Hey, heavy armor level up, nice. Yeah, you see that double attack dealie I did there? Well, whatever, he just died that time. Nope, hello. Get wrecked. What does that say? Oh, clogs. Okay, are we done? And it's just a big circle. Yeah, I think we're done here. Alright, how do we get out of here? Down and right and... okay. Oh, I think I ran past... I probably ran past the sleeping area. I definitely want to sleep before I go on. Wait, was there a sound back here? Something weird going on? I don't think so. Ah, dang it. There was definitely a bed in here somewhere. I guess there's that camp a ways back that has beds in it I can use. That'll work too. Just so I can level up. I don't want to be heading into Kvatch and then... In fact, I'll probably go back and vendor some stuff before I head into Kvatch, because, you know, kind of full right now, and I don't want to not be able to loot stuff when I go through and become the hero of Kvatch. And all that, right? So... Hi?
Come on! Run while there's still time! The guard still holds the road, but it's only a matter of time before they're overwhelmed.
From what?
God's blood. You don't know, do you? Daedra overran Kvatch last night. There were glowing portals outside the walls, gates to Oblivion itself. There was a huge creature, something out of a nightmare, came right over the walls, blasting fire that swarmed around it, killing.
The whole city can't be destroyed.
Go and see for yourself. Kvatch is a smoking ruin. We're all that's left. Do you understand me? Everyone else is dead.
How'd you get out?
It was Savli and Matthias. Some of the other guards helped some of us escape. They cut their way out, right through the city gates. Savlian says they can hold the road. No, I don't believe him. Nothing can stop them. If you'd seen it, you'd know. I'm getting out of here before it's too late. They'll be here any minute, I'm telling you. Run when you can.
All right, well, I wanted to go back and sell some stuff anyway. Let's see here. Let's go back to, well, first off, where is my horse? Oh, there's my horse. Okay. Wonder if there's a mod to store stuff on your horse. That'd be handy. Or if there's a way to do it that I just don't know about. I think you can't, though. I think your horse is literally just fast transportation. That's all they're good for, really, in this. Which they are useful for that. Hello. Would you like to chat? Hello?
What do you need?
Oh, I just thought maybe you'd heard about what's going on over there, but I guess not.
Carry on.
Okay. Let's go over to the camp. Sleep for an hour. Level up. Then I'm gonna fast travel back over, I think, and sell some stuff before I move on, because I want to have a relatively clear inventory. I might even get rid of everything, like all the, might even get rid of all the spare potions and stuff for now. Okay. 1 hour. Strength, endurance. Hello, endurance. And, do we do some willpower maybe then? Since I guess, like, agility and speed aren't really that big of a deal anymore. We do some willpower. Seems fine. Now we actually can carry stuff. How much carry weight was that, by the way? That's a reasonable amount. Okay, I'm not sure if my horse will be with me when I fast travel or not. I guess we'll find out, but I have to go back to Skingrad and sell some stuff. So, I'm gonna sell stuff, guys, and I'll be right back. Okay, here we are, back on the road. And we're just pulling up to Kvatch, and horse, I think this is where you and I part ways. I don't want you to get destroyed. But this should be the entrance over here. Boletto's Folly, another mine over here? Seems like it. Let me just get this marked on my map real quick. I'm not gonna actually get it, just gonna... Just gonna get that as a location I can explore a little bit later. But don't forget about it. Is it actually marked on my map? It is, yeah, cool. Okay. Let's head up to Kvatch, though. Where's the... Oops. I want the main road. I guess that's this. So the guards are over here holding the road.
Let this happen. Are they angry with us?
I don't know.
It's the smell, really.
What could we have done
Smoke
to
and
deserve
fire.
this?
And
I'm
something
just
worse.
tired.
In the ruins.
I can't.
What do you want?
Well, can you tell me about Kvatch?
Late at night, while we were all asleep, a door to Oblivion opened. Daedric came out and set fire to the town. Many people died, but some got out alive. You'll find him at the barricade at the top of the road. He's still trying to hold what's left of the guard together.
Okay, thanks.
You too.
Don't give up. You're not alone. And the chapels and...
Oh, the days when a tent
How could the Nine let this happen? Are
got its
they
own
angry
interior.
with us? We've been hit hard, but we'll come back.
You know, ironically, I think that the only like races that look decent so far for their speech, you know, for their dialogue, are the Argonians and the Khajiit, because their mouths are naturally kind of wide. The humans and the elves, I just feel, and the orcs too, I just feel like they open their mouths are like too wide. It's like they're too, I don't know, it's just weird. It looks odd. Tell me what happened here.
It looks bad. It is bad. But we're tough. We'll rebuild. The guards have to clear the ruins first. That won't be easy. But I'll be here. This is my town. Nothing is driving me out of here.
Yeah, I think the Argonians look really, really good. But, yeah, I'm not sure.
Bye.
Not so sure about the more humanoid... I mean, I guess they're all humanoid, but the orcs, the elves, and the humans...
It's a smell, really. Smoke and fire. And something worse. In the ruins. Welcome to Kvatch. We've had a spot of trouble, as you can see. But I'm open for business.
Oh, I could have sold to this guy. Wait, are you open for business? No, you're not.
I really can't tell you what happened. I'm just lucky to be alive. I was in my basement. Suddenly there was a lot of noise and heat. I stepped outside and the whole town was on fire. Smoke everywhere. I ran for the gate. I got through the gate. I kept running through the woods by the light of the fires. I slept in the woods. I came back in the morning and Kvatch was gone. There was nothing I could do. I just ran. If I hadn't, I'd be dead.
Don't beat yourself up. You're just a merchant.
Good day.
Kvatch is finished. You picked a bad time to visit Kvatch.
You're open for business, though.
Go look for yourself. The town is gone, and most of its people. The Daedric came out of the gate in the middle of the night. People who fought died. People who ran, they at least had a chance. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
An alchemist, huh? Okay. I make my own alchemist stuff, so no big deal there.
Be seeing ya.
Yes?
Nope, wrong one.
Good day.
I don't have much. I lost everything.
Okay, she doesn't look too bad either. I guess it's just now that I'm saying this and I'm like looking at mouths in particular, it's not all of them, but some of the first NPCs I interacted with, it was really, really, really glaring that their mouths were like inhumanly large and they were humans, so it just looked very, very strange. Huh, Gray Fox interaction with her, huh?
I don't like to talk about it. I don't remember much. I woke to screaming and fire. I ran. I was lucky. I survived. My friends weren't so lucky.
Blasted thief. I hope they string him up when they catch him. He's a slippery one, though. The beggars are his eyes and ears.
Interesting that he's known so far and wide, I guess. Smith? So,
May I interest you in
yes.
some of my fine wares?
Yes, blacksmith. Okay, nothing I need here. For now.
Stop talking.
People just trying to save what they can. Grab a picture on the wall and run. Ah, here's the commander's tent. Commander of the guard that's trying to rally the guard and hold them back. Just some basic stuff here. Okay.
Just can't sleep.
What? A gate opened and Daedric poured out. Everybody ran, or they died. I don't know how the fire started, but it burned Kvatch to the ground. You too.
I guess the people are just waiting here to, like, pick through the ruins whenever the whole thing ends.
Hope is gone. The Imperial line is dead. The Covenant is broken. The enemy has won.
What are you talking about, the Covenant?
The Imperial line is dead, and the gods have forsaken us. Where is our blessing? Where is our protection? Where are our gods? The enemy triumphs, and we die alone. Lord Dagon is the enemy. He is the Prince of Destruction, and the Daedra are his servants. The chapel is cast down, and the faithful, my friends, all dead. The enemy has won, and we are destroyed. He seems to be different than your usual self-proclaimed holy man. Maybe what he says is true, and that the attack on the Chapel of Dibella is just the beginning of an assault on the church itself.
Quest added pilgrimage. Okay, we'll investigate that more later.
Things go from bad to worse nowadays. Priests murdered on the chapel altar. What next?
Pilgrimage updated. Okay.
Hope is gone. The enemy has won. In the West, people are even starting to disappear. The gods have forsaken us.
Another quest added, Wound in Time. Holy cow. Alright.
The Divines are powerless to stop all these threats. Even as we speak, people are disappearing near Anvil, and I foresee a terrible threat. One even the gods should fear. You are a noble soul and a follower of the Nine. I am more than a humble priest, and represent an order that stood for Akatosh for centuries. I feel these disappearances are an insult to Akatosh's commands. Will you investigate the ruins of Beldeburo and help us?
Okay. Quest update for Wound in Time. We're getting quests all over the place from this guy. Do you know of a man named Martin?
If you mean the priest, I don't think he made it out of the city. Very few of us did. But Savlian Matthias might know more. He's in charge of the city guard that are defending the camp.
Okay, thanks.
Enough talk.
Not like you got much else to do down here, man. I don't see you raising a sword to defend your city. Okay, maybe I should have kept the horse for a bit longer. I couldn't really remember when the fighting started for Kvatch. I just remember generally go to Kvatch, kill Daedra, close Oblivion Gate. That was the general idea. This is supposed to be your first one. But it seems like we can get right up to the gate.
Stand back, civilian. This is no place for you. Get back to the encampment at once. We lost the damn city. That's what happened! It was too much. Too fast. We were overwhelmed. Couldn't even get everyone out. There are still people trapped in there. Some made it to the chapel, but others were just run down in the streets. The Count and his men are still holed up in the castle. And now we can't even get back into the city to help them, with that damned Oblivion Gate blocking the way.
If only there was someone who could get that gate down. What will you do now?
The only thing we can do. We'll try to hold our ground, that's what. If we can't hold this barricade, those beasts could march right down and overrun the encampment. I have to try and protect the few civilians that are left. It's all I can do now. My home! My goddamn home in flames! It kills me that I can't get in there and do something! We couldn't have been any less prepared for this. Seems like they came out of nowhere. There were just so many of them. If only I had a way to strike back at the enemy. But we can't leave the barricade until that Oblivion Gate is closed. You mean the priest? Last I saw him, he was leading a group towards the chapel of Akatosh. If he's lucky, he's trapped in there with the rest of them, at least safe for the moment. If he's not.
Okay, so we have to go in to get Martin out.
Some kind of portal to Oblivion. The enemy used them to attack the city. They appeared outside the walls, and Daedra poured out. They've opened one right in front of the city gates. Until that gate is closed, the best I can do is try to hold these barricades.
I could help.
You want to help? You're kidding, right? If you're serious, maybe I can put you to use. It'll likely mean your death, though. Are you sure?
Sure.
I don't know how to close this gate, but it must be possible, because the enemy closed the ones they opened during the initial attack. You can see the marks on the ground where they were, with the great gate right in the middle. I sent men into the gate to see if they could find a way to shut it. They haven't come back. If you can get in there, find out what happened to them. If they're alive, help them finish the job. If not, see what you can do on your own. The best I can say is good luck. If you make it back alive, we'll be waiting for you.
Okay.
Good luck. It's a brave thing you're doing.
Am I supposed to damn you? This ends here!
Why won't you die? Die, damn you!
You're pathetic! Why won't you die?
Fire salt's nice. Alright guys, I really hate to do this to you, but we're literally past an hour now on this one, and I like to keep them to about an hour, so I think we'll be stepping in and saving Kvatch in the next one. I think I'm quite confident in my character now. I think we'll be fine. But for this one, I'm going to have to leave you here, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.